And that ends here with Music Soul with Asphere. Come back here tomorrow for more energetic pop music. Right here on Cool FM. Mapapa-cool ka dito. Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw. Number 1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews at noon.
Good afternoon and welcome to koolNews at noon. My name is Carlo. Former President Rodrigo Duterte has called on Filipinos to pray for peace and justice as he criticized the police for what he called its abuse of authority and ignoring people's rights in its ongoing search for televangelists and Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Apollo Cupola at the group's 30-hectare compound in Davao City. Some House lawmakers, however, criticized Duterte, with Manila Representative Bienvenido Ambate Jr., Human Rights Committee Chair, calling it ironic that the former leader was defending Cupola's rights when he attached very little value to human rights during his administration's war on illegal drugs. Duterte, the designated administrator of KOGC's frozen assets, denounced in a statement on Saturday how the Philippine National Police, through Brigadier General Nicolas Torre II, Davao Region Police Chief, forced their way into the compound, which supposedly led to the death of one of its members and injury to others. The police, however, said the alleged victim died of fatigue. We sympathize with the members of the KOGC for having become victims of political harassment, persecution, violence, and abuse of authority. This certainly puts a dark strain on the hands of those involved in today's incident, led by no less than the top police official of the region, the former president said. He appealed to remaining decent and patriotic government workers not to allow themselves to be used to be abusive and violent in enforcing illegal orders. We call on all Filipinos, regardless of political persuasion, to offer prayers for peace and justice, and to spare our people of the unwarranted tension brought about by the reign of fear and terror by people sworn to uphold the law and protect the citizens of this country. Duterte said. Again, let us ask this administration how it can guarantee the preservation of the constitutional rights of our fellow Filipinos when even the most fundamental of these rights are being blatantly violated, he added. Ambante, however, said the rights of all Filipinos should be respected, whether they be pastor or trooper, adding that it was a tragic irony that the former president was speaking about while the House Squad Committee is investigating the Duterte administration's drug war that killed thousands of Filipinos, orphaned by so many children and traumatized families. He noted that Cupola was being afforded due process while unfortunately and tragically, thousands of our kababayan who were trained during the war on drugs were not given the same opportunity. House Deputy Majority Leaders and Tinag Cordilist Representatives Jude at Edre, meanwhile, back from our Senator Laila de Lima's call for Duterte to help authorities serve the arrest warrant for Cupola, saying as a former president he should be all for upholding the law at all times, no exceptions. How can one argue against a legitimate operation of law enforcement agencies, he said. In yet another sign, she has definitely burned her bridges with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Vice President Sara Duterte on Sunday apologized to members of Apollo Cupola's Kingdom of Jesus Christ for seeking to support for her running mate in the 2022 general elections, as she also condemned the gross power gross abuse of police power in the ongoing search for the fugitive televangelist in Davao City. This is why I am asking the forgiveness of all members and devotees of the KGC for pleading with you and requesting you to vote for Bombo Marcos Jr. in 2022, Duterte said in a statement. You deserve better. Filipinos deserve better. The preacher, a close friend and spiritual advisor of Duterte's father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, is wanted in the United States for conspiracy to engage in sex trafficking by force, fraud and coercion, sex trafficking of children, conspiracy, and bulk cash smuggling. Charges also indicated in the wanted notice on Paul Kipoy posted on the website of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Washington has an extradition treaty with Manila. Since Saturday, some 2,000 police officers using heartbeat and thermal scanners have been searching the massive KGC compound for Cupola and 4 other sect members who have been ordered arrested by the Davao and Pasig Court, also on charges of child and sexual abuse and human trafficking. While clarifying she was not opposed to the implementation of any lawful warrant of arrest, the vice president said what was unacceptable was the use of violence against the innocent Filipinos and devotees of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. She also wondered if the unnecessary force and unjustifiable abuse on ordinary Filipinos was due to the fact that the person of interest in the raid was a well-known supporter of her family. These acts are not only a blatant violation of constitutionally protected rights, but a betrayal of the trust that we, Filipinos, place in the very institutions sworn to protect and serve us, Duterte said. On Sunday, Davao Regional Police Chief Brigadier General Nicolas Torre Duterte said in the press briefing in Davao City that he was 100% confident Kipoloy was inside the KGC compound and with the aid of the grenading device which could detect one's heartbeat and body heat, they had finally detected a bunker where he could be hiding. It's just a matter of time because we already see his hiding place, Torres said. Maybe Pastor Kipoloy will have the sense to surrender because it's just a matter of time. Philippine National Police Chief General Romel Francisco Marbel, in the same press conference with Torre, also told reporters the police would not leave the compound without the fugitive preacher. He denied rumors they would cut off water and electricity in the compound to force Kipoloy out. We have to abide by human rights. We're not going to do it. We're not going to cut power and water connections in the area, Marbel said. As to how long the police will stay in the area, we say as long as we cannot serve the warrant of arrest and we are certain that the accused is in sight. We have a legal basis. We can stay here as long as we want, especially right now that we have unearthed cases of human trafficking against these people. These will only add to the cases against them, Marble said. He was referring to a 20-year-old man from Eastern Samar and a 50-year-old woman from Mitsayap, Cotabato province, who were both rescued by the police at the KGC compound with the Department of Social Welfare and Development personnel on Sunday. The relatives had sought the help of authorities in securing their freedom. The men, then 17, had been recruited by the group in 2021 with the promise of a scholarship. The families of both victims had asked that their identities be withheld for security reasons. The Commission on Human Rights, for its part, reminded the PNP to exercise maximum tolerance and ensure the safety of Filipinos, especially children, while at the same time urging KGC members to respect state forces. The CHR said it was monitoring the police operation through its regional office in Davao and even disclosed that some KGC members had threatened and harassed a special investigator from CHR Davao region. It reminded both parties to ensure that due process, as guaranteed by our Constitution, prevails and that everyone allows the judicial process to run its course. Senators Amy Marcos and Christopher Go, meanwhile, condemned what they described as an excessive show of force by the PNP. I condemn in the strongest term the development of 2,000 police personnel to raid the KOGC premises, which is both unwarranted and unjustified, Marcos said in a statement. Go, in a separate statement on his social media account, acknowledged that while it was the duty of the PNP to implement the law, he condemned the violence that marred its operation. I'm sorry, do we have more? Oh yeah, we have more. Oh boy, we have more. 3 supporters of Apollo Kibuloy were arrested for obstruction of justice and direct assault against members of the Philippine National Police, according to Davao City Police. PNP Davao Regional spokesperson Major Catherine De La Rey, in a radio interview on Monday, said the assault happened while Kingdom of Jesus Christ members were staging a rally on Sunday evening against the PNP's latest attempt to arrest Kibuloy, who is facing charges of human trafficking and child abuse. Right now, we have arrested 3 people for obstruction of justice and direct assault because we have police colleagues who were injured last night during the rally they did, De La Rey said over Radio 630. She said KGC members became aggressive and even recruited non-members to join their rally. They have recruited other people to join them. What the police did was to employ maximum tolerance, said De La Rey. Until now, we are still asking them to remove the vehicles blocking the road, and if they don't really agree, we can resort to dispersal, she added. At present, De La Rey said more or less 200 ralliers are still roaming around the compound. A witch van, 2 cranes, and a fire truck are still blocking the road, making both sides of the national highway in front of the KGC compound in Buhangkin District, Davao City, impassable. While KGC members secured a permit to hold a prayer and candlelighting rally, De La Rey noted that they still violated the pass given to them by the city government of Davao. What was written in the permit is that they will conduct it inside the KGC compound, but what they did it on the highway and there was no candle lighting but they burned tires, De La Rey explained. But until when will maximum tolerance be implemented, De La Rey said she has no updated information about yet. As of now, I do not have any information on what time the rallies will be dispersed or the vehicles blocking the road will be removed, she said. I hope that the KGC members, as they claim that they are law-abiding citizens, will show that they are law-abiding citizens by removing those blocking the way and allowing the right of others to pass on the highway, she noted. It is now 12:12 in the afternoon and koolNews at noon. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Kati-kati, alipunga, buni, at galis, huwag nang problemahin pa. Magdobleng proteksyon sa Dr. S. Wong. Step 1, mag-Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap Yellow sa pagligo. Step 2, mag-Dr. S. Wong's Whitfield's Ointment, tulong proteksyon at lunas sa makating fungi. Magaan lang sa bulsa. Huwag nang tiisin ang kati-kati at fungi. Mag-Dr. S. Wong. Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap Yellow at Dr. S. Wong's Whitfield's Ointment. Sulfur is the generic name of Dr. S. Wong Sulfur Soap. Benzoic acid plus salicylic acid is the generic name of Whitfield's Ointment. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
SB19 here. Ano atin? Atin to, chicken McDo. Much malaki, much juicier, much crispier ito. Versus previous recipe. Better chicken McDo. Atin to, chicken McDo. Parami na tayo. So in love sa chicken McDo. Para sa'yo at para sa atin. Ang better chicken McDo. Atin to, chicken McDo. Better chicken McDo. Versus previous recipe. Dried through for a McSaver Sulit Busog Chicken McDo meal, 99 pesos lang nationwide.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa linis for 75? Champion sa bango for 75?
Oo, 475 na nga lang! Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Magandang araw! Aming ipinakikilala sa inyo ang Magnum C. Ang Magnum C ay purong herbal na mula po sa Moringa olifera o malunggay na may kombinasyon ng santon o mangosteen. Alam po natin kung gaano kaganda ang malunggay sa kalusugan ng tao. Ang malunggay ay tinatawag na Tree of Life o Miracle Tree. Tinatawag ring superfood dahil sa napakarami nitong benepisyo sa kalusugan ng tao. Para laging healthy, samahan ng pag-iingat sa pagkain, samahan ng ehersisyo at Magnum C. Mapalit na sa tanang butika, pharmacy sa inyong mga lugar.
Jiga Manikan po. Bilang isang broadcast journalist, nakasanayan ko maging mapanuri. Kahit na sa food supplement ko, bilib ako sa MX3 dahil ito ay tested and proven na may alpha, beta at gamma mangosteen. Bukod dyan, cholesterol and fat-free. That goes well with my healthy diet and workout. May seal of quality excellence at gawa sa ISO at GMP certified na planta. MX3, dito ako bilib.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
For 75 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa linis for 75? Champion sa bango for 75?
Oo, 475 na nga lang! Champion Super Clean. Dating Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Alam nyo bang masama ang pagtatanim ng mga puno o mga pananim o halamang matataas ang tubo malapit sa daanan ng linya ng kuryente? Bukod sa maaari itong makapagdulot ng pinsala sa mga nasa paligid nito, maaari rin itong maapektuhan ang daloy ng kuryente patungo sa mga kabahayan. May kaukulang parusa ang mahuhuling lumalabag rito, katulad ng pagkakakulong ng hanggang 12 taon at multa na hindi bababa sa 50,000 piso. Makipagtulungan upang mapanatiling tuloy-tuloy ang daloy ng kuryente sa inyong lugar at saan man sa bansa. Isang paalala mula sa NGCP.
Sara Geronimo po para sa TGP. Di na mahihirapan, may maaasahan, may matatagpuan, kaibigan sa kalusugan. TGP. Bayad po!
Oh, supli.
15 minus 40? Manong, 10 po dapat na sukli ko.
Talino activated sa tulong ng Talino Booster Formula for multivitamins, minerals plus lysine Nutroplex. With proper diet and exercise, bilis isip pa ang anak mo.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus minerals plus lysine is the generic name of Nutroplex.
Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
475 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa linis 475! Champion sa bango 475!
Oo, 475 na nga lang.
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Alfonso Light sa Alfonso Flip Up the Blue Cap, Flip Up the Blue Cap.
Promo! Up to 20 M pwedeng mapasayo!
Linggo,
Todo panalo!
Alfonso Flip Up the Blue Cap, Flip Up the Blue Cap. Pag nanalo, flip sa sarap.
Sali na sa Alfonso Brandy Flip Up the Blue Cap promo Todo Panalo. Terms and conditions apply. Visit www.alfonsoflipthecap.com for more details. Promo runs from July 1 to September 30, 2024. Per DOH FDA CFRR permit number 0253 series of 2024. Drink responsibly.
Hi! Christine Hermosa po ito. Ang family soap namin, di mahal. Pero ang nakukuha namin, priceless.
Hi, Christine! Looking younger every day, ah! Fresh! Laging blooming! Ang kinis! Grabe, kaya lalong in love sa'yo si Oyo eh!
Ganyan pag ang kutis, alaga. Kitang-kita ang ganda. Silka Papaya Soap with regular use.
Sa 65 grams, 18 pesos lang na SRP, achieve mo ang kutis alaganda. Ala Christine Hermosa with regular use. Bili na! Ate, magkano sa Champion Super Clean 35 grams?
475 pesos.
Ha? Champion sa linis 475! Champion sa bango 475!
Oo, 475 na nga lang.
Champion Super Clean. Dating 550, 475 SRP na lang.
Drew, Prima, breakfast!
Big day today, Mama.
Then you need a bigatin sandwich. Ladies' Choice Chicken Spread, made with real chicken and farm-fresh eggs. Meaty busog.
Sarap!
Ready na?
Busog pa.
Starts at 12 pesos SRP. Hi, going up?
Turn off kay Crush. Use Close-Up with antibacterial zinc for all-day amazing fresh breath for up to 12 hours with regular use.
Kasha pa?
Kasya pa sa tabi ko.
Dare to get closer with Close-Up.
Inihahatid ng PhilHealth ang mas pinalawak na primary healthcare package para sa lahat ng Pilipino. PhilHealth Konsulta. Magparehistro na sa pinakamalapit na konsulta provider para sa inyong health risk screening at konsultasyon. Maaaring maka-avail ng mga gamot at laboratory test batay sa rekomendasyon ng primary care provider. Pumunta sa aming official website www.philhealth.gov.ph para sa mga detalye.
Konsulta ka na.
Welcome back to koolNews. A Philippine Air Force fighter jet patrolled the West Philippine Sea with Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romel Barrod Jr. aboard. In an ambushed interview in Taguig on Monday, Bronner said the FA-50 also practiced its flare capabilities last Friday, August 23, a day after the latest incident when the People's Liberation Army Air Force used flares against one of the PAF's planes. In an ambushed interview in Taguig on Monday, Bronner said the FA-50 also practiced its flare capabilities last Friday, August 23, a day after the latest incident when the People's Liberation Army Air Force used flares against one of the PAF's planes. Last Friday, I was aboard our A-15, and then we patrolled the West Philippine Sea, and we also tested our flares, Ronald said in an ambassador interview in Taguig City. Ronald did not further elaborate on this activity. This comes as China used flares against Philippine aircraft in the West Philippine Sea 3 times this month. The latest incident occurred on August 22 when the flares were fired from China-occupied Zamora Reef and targeted the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Sena 208B Grand Caravan plane. The same B-4 plane also encountered flares during its patrol in Padang Scarborough Shoal last August 19. For the first time, 2 PLAAF fighter jets shot flares into the path of the PAF's NC-212I plane and made dangerous maneuvers during the patrols in the Padadak Shoal last August 8. Brunner deemed these incidents as escalations. It is an escalation definitely, Brunner said when asked if the flares escalated the tensions, but he noted that China used flares even against the United States and Australia. Beijing's actions are based on its assertion of sovereignty over almost the entire South China Sea, including most of the West Philippine Sea, as it continues to reject a July 2016 Bureau award that effectively dismissed its claims and ruled in favor of Manila. The landmark ruling stemmed from a case filed by Manila in 2013, a year after its tense standoff with Beijing over Panadak Shoal, though slogan the latter now effectively controls. More than 400,000 liters of industrial fuel oil were extracted from the Barrow tanker Terra Nova, one of the 3 sunken ships in Manila Bay. The contracted Salvor Harbor Star reported over 402,000 liters of collected oily waste from 19 to 25 August 2024, the Philippine Coast Guard said in its report on Monday. Specifically, as much as 402,019 to 25 as of 8:30 p.m. on Sunday. The full blast sampling of the IFO began on August 21 when 42,000.6 liters were collected, according to Coast Guard Bataan Station Commander Michael John Encina. The PCG said that on August 24, it collected most of the IFO, extracting 121,724 liters. PCG said its PRP Sindangan used water cannons to steer the oil sheens at ground zero, while BRB Maui conducted area monitoring. Last July 25, MT Terra Nova capsized and eventually submerged off Bataan, killing a crew member. The spillage spread up to the coast of Manila and nearby provinces. Aside from MT Terra Nova, 2 other ships submerged in Manila Bay last month. Now let's get into some other news. Dismissed Dialog town mayor of the scope, who the government says is hiding in Indonesia, will have a hard time escaping to the Golden Triangle, Sherwin Kajilian said on Monday. Kajilian said he believes that Indonesian authorities are alert, making it difficult for Go to make such movements. The Golden Triangle area is notorious for being under the influence of syndicates and tribes spanning the intersecting borders of Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, and Cambodia along the Mekong River. Possibly iyon. Pero para sa akin mahuhuli sila sa Indonesia, Kachilin said in an embassy interview in Taguig City when asked if Guo could further escape to the Golden Triangle. That is a possibility, but for me she will be caught in Indonesia. The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission, PORAC, had floated the possibility that Guo may be attempting to enter the Golden Triangle. But I believe that the branches I believe that the branches of law enforcement agencies in Indonesia are on alert, so she will have a hard time making movements in Southeast Asia, Kachilin said. Now let's get into the what's happening around the world. A strong typhoon was headed for southern Japan on Monday, with forecasters warning of heavy rains, powerful winds, and possible transport problems later this week. Typhoon Shanshan was expected to cross the Annam Island area on Wednesday, packing gusts of up to 215 kilometers per hour before veering towards to the main southern island of Kyushu. Typhoon Ampil disrupted hundreds of flights and trains this month, dumping heavy rain but only causing minor injuries and damage as it turned up the Pacific coast past the Tokyo region. That system came days after Tropical Storm Maria dumped record rains in northern areas of Japan. Typhoons in the region have been forming closer to coastlines, intensifying more rapidly and lasting longer over land due to climate change, according to a study released last month. And let's get into the showbiz now. Hong Kong-born martial arts actor Jackie Chan was named on Sunday as one of the torchbearers in the lead-up to the opening ceremony of the Paralympics in Paris. The organizing committee announced that the 70-year-old, known for his stunts and acrobatic fight scenes, would carry the flame on Wednesday afternoon in the French capital just hours before the opening ceremony. French actress Elsa Zilberstein and dancer choreographer Benjamin Millipede will also take part in the torch relay. As with the Olympics opening ceremony, Wednesday's event will take place beyond the confines of the Stade de France, with a paraded down the Champs-Élysées to the Place de la Concorde in central Paris. The flame lit on Saturday in Stoke Mandeville in the UK, the historic birthplace of the Paralympic Games, arrived in France via the Channel Tunnel on Sunday, carried by wheelchair fencing medalist Manuel Asman. It's about inscribing sport in the hearts of people with disabilities, said French Sports Minister Emilie Oda Castra, who was on hand to welcome the flame alongside Tony Estranguet, head of the organizing committee. The flame was due to continue its journey where it would be multiplied into 12 Paralympic flames, which will be carried by 1,000 torchbearers in around 50 tons in 12 simultaneous relays. These 12 relays will converge on Paris, where the flame will arrive on Wednesday for the opening ceremony. And that is it for Cool News at noon. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. And join us again for more news headlines later with Cool News at 4, 6, and prime time at 9. Until then, I'm Cairo. Good afternoon.